Once upon a time, there was a princess. She had lovely princess hair. She had lovely princess clothes. She had a lovely princess castle. Best of all, she had a lovely princess boyfriend. Now one day, along came a dragon. A dragon went... The dragon went... The dragon tore down the castle and burnt up everything. Even burnt up the clothes that the princess was wearing. And then the dragon seized the princess's boyfriend and flew off. Now, do you think the princess went, ooh, hoo, 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 hoo? No, the princess was absolutely angry. She looked around and she saw a paper bag, a huge paper bag that miraculously hadn't been burnt up, and she put that on. And then she set out to chase that dragon. It was easy to see where the dragon had gone because there was a row of burnt trees and cow bones along the way. She ran and she ran and she ran and she ran, and eventually she came to a huge door in the side of a hill. She knocked on the door. Bam, 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 bam. Now, I'd like everyone out there at home to also knock on the door with me. Okay, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Bam, 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 bam. Thank you. I hope that was satisfying. Well, very soon the door creaked open. Would you all like to creak open the door with me? And out popped the head of the giant dragon. The dragon looked around. And then it looked down. A princess! I'm sorry, princess. I can't eat you now. I've just eaten a whole castle. Come back tomorrow and I'll eat you tomorrow. And the dragon slammed the door shut. Well, the princess knocked on the door again. Are we all ready? Blam, 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 blam. Once again, the door opened. The dragon poked its head out. Looked down. You! I told you, I can't eat you today. I'm full. Come back tomorrow and I'll eat you tomorrow. And the dragon went to slam the door, but the princess put her foot in the way so that the door couldn't be slammed shut. And she said, Dragon, I hear that you're the biggest, bravest, boldest dragon in the world. And the dragon said, oh, yes, that's right. She said, I hear that you can burn a whole forest with your breath. The dragon, oh, yes. So the dragon took a huge breath. And maybe you can all do this with me at home as well. He went... And the dragon didn't burn 2 forests down. The dragon burnt 5 whole forests down. And the princess, she clapped, again. So the dragon took a whole nother breath. And this time, the dragon managed to burn 2 forests down. And then the princess clapped, again. And the dragon took another great big breath. But couldn't even light a single match. Then the princess said, Dragon, I hear that you're the fastest dragon in the world. Dragon said, oh, yes, I am. And so the dragon stretched out its wings and then went flap, 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 all around the world, all around the whole world. And it only took 2 minutes. So fast. My goodness, that's so fast. And the princess clapped her hands and she said, again. And so the dragon stretched out its wings, and once again it went flying off around the world. Flap, 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 flap. And the princess clapped her hands and said, again. And the dragon stretched out its wings, but collapsed asleep on the ground. The princess walked up to the dragon and said, "Hey, dragon." Not a stir from the dragon. The princess lifted up the dragon's eyelid and said, "Hey, dragon." Still not a stir. And then she went over to the dragon's ear and she cupped her hands. And I want you all to join in shouting as loudly as you can, "Hey, dragon!" Still not a flicker. So she went stomp, 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 all the way across the dragon and into the dragon's cave. And there she could see a stairway going up to a door. And so she went up the stairway. She came to the door. She opened the door. And there was her boyfriend. The boyfriend looked at her and said, "Princess, you're a mess. Your hair's a mess. You smell horrible. You're wearing a paper bag. Go away and come back when you're look like a proper princess." Well, the princess said, "Well, you look like a prince. Your hair is lovely prince hair. You're wearing lovely prince clothes and you smell lovely like a prince. But you're a jerk." And so the princess and the prince did not get married. And the princess lived happily ever after.